What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. Hopefully by now, everybody is situated with their Air Jordan 1 UNCs. They moved. Now, I can't say for the future that's how every Air Jordan 1 release is going to be. But, man, look, I ain't going to lie, after seeing these joints on IG, I really think it's going to start picking up. But it may pick up, but that don't necessarily mean that every Air Jordan 1 is just going to start busting. Like, even the Air Jordan 1 Palominos that drop in September. I think the Palomino is going to have the same effect as the Air Jordan 1 UNC, as the demand is going to be high for them, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the resale is going to be high for them joints as well, but they going to move. And I noticed that even after the release yesterday, a lot of people still scuffling around trying to find pairs or get pairs, but once people get their pairs in hand and start moving them as usual, you know, I feel like their price is going to get a little bit closer back down to retail, but them joints might stay between that $200 to $230 price tag for a little bit. But we already know, man, as time go on, the shoes start to get more desirable. It's like a lot of people don't desire the sneaker as soon as they come out. They want to wait for a minute. If the shoe ain't got a certain price tag, people don't want to go for them. They want to call them breaks, all type of stuff like that. But again, I think for the most part, if you wanted that shoe, you had a great chance at securing them. But man, after what I've seen from Mr. Unloved Ones today, yo, it's about to start getting critical, man, because he posted a first look at the Air Jordan 1, man, Satin Breds. Now, the Satin Breds are scheduled to drop in October, and the release date on them joints right now, I want to say they always drop some kind of like dope Air Jordan 1 in October, around like October 18th through like October 25th. I remember when they first actually dropped these. They dropped these the same year as the Air Jordan 1 Breds when those came back out, or the bands, whatever Nike want to call them. When those came back out, that's the same year that we got the satin joints right here. And I think for the most part, Army, is going to be critical for these because they look so close. Bro, they almost look identical to the samples. Now, yes, we will be getting these. I just checked today, October 18th. Retail will be $180. And they not going to extended sizes. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, because these right here having that type of demand, women, y'all already, it's already tough for y'all when it comes to like some of the Air Jordan 4s. That's women exclusive. Some of the Air Jordan 1s, that's women exclusive. But dudes is going to break their neck for these. Like, these is giving me that Air Jordan 1 shattered backboard satin vibes back in like 2018, 2019 when they gave us the satin shattered backboards. When they gave us the Air Jordan 1 satin black toes. Like, women, y'all weren't even able to touch those joints. Like, I remember going to River Oaks, and the only size that I was able to get was like a size 9. And at that time, they were going like $600-700. Now, again, Armin, this is pre-COVID, and I don't think that these are going to see that price around release day. But beforehand, I definitely see these joints busting because, number one, it's the Bred colorway. You got the Bred colorway, which is synonymous with Air Jordan 1, especially OGs, and a lot of people going to pick the Bred ones over any other OG colorway. Number two, it's the satin, and like, if y'all remember seeing these again years ago, like, these were numbered. I want to say it was 501 pairs. 501 pairs of the satin pairs. Men's exclusive. So, number one, when these came out a few years ago, again, it was only 500 pairs. So, if you could get your hands on them, you was paying $2,000-3,000 for them. Now you get a chance at grabbing these, and again, bro, they damn near identical. Like, even from the stitching, like, generally when Jordan Brand give us a women's exclusive satin shoe, they give us like that metal plate Air Jordan wing logo. They giving us the black stitching that we got on these right here. The eyelets are black. You got the same red for the Nike swoosh. The outsole, like, it's literally the same as this. I don't even know how much these cost anymore. I got these from my boy Sneaker Sluts maybe like 3-4 years ago. I think I paid maybe $3,500 for them. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But for these to be coming out and it's the exact same shoe, The exact same shoe. The only thing that's going to be different, honestly, I feel like, is the fact that these were numbered and these are not going to be numbered. I think that's going to be the biggest difference. But, like, other than that, like, everything else looks to be spot on. Now, here's a kicker in the head where I say, like, Jordan Brand, y'all definitely should have did these in extended sizes. Like, I understand why y'all did not do extended sizes for the Air Jordan 1 Low NC. I almost call them UNC. They no longer call them UNC, just NC to Chicago. Those didn't go to extended sizes. Cool. But these joints right here, they only going up to a size 10.5 in men, which is at 12 in women. Now, again, this was confirmed by Mr. Unloved Ones. The pair that he showed on his Instagram had the box. They giving the women's exclusive, the red box. They are coming with a spare pair of red laces as well. And these gonna be a problem. These 100% are gonna be a problem because these are so clean, these are so sleek, these are so smooth, and again, they almost kept these as OG and true to the specs. Now, I don't know if they're gonna come with like the gold aglets and stuff like that, where you can just buy some new, laces to make them look like the men pair, but these joints flying. These joints are flying. This is going to be that kick. This is going to be that kickstart, man. We already know, like, starting in October, that's when everything just really starts picking up. But that's also when we start getting a lot of pushbacks as well. The dates are being moved around and things of that nature. But, again, October, November, December is going to be some crazy, crazy times for Jordan Brand. But I still just don't understand why they couldn't just go up to that men's size 15. It's like they know the shoes that men will actually want for extended sizes, but they don't give it to us. But then the shoes that we don't want for extended sizes, they don't give it to us. But here, I still can be able to do that 10.5, and I probably will. Like, honestly, if these are as close to the specs as I'm expecting them to be, I'll just wear the 10.5 for women and keep these on ice, because these also got, like, padded insoles, things of that nature that I know that the retail pair is not going to have. So I might as well beat those to the ground before I throw on the extra exclusive joints. Now, I do kind of got a small feeling why I feel like Nike and Jordan Brand did not make these in extended sizes, and that's because they giving the men the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined Royals. And I said this in a video a while ago, Army. If they wanted to do that, they could have just gave the men the Air Jordan 1 Satin Royals. Like, again, these were numbered very, very similar to these. Extremely similar to these, man. Only thing difference is it was more pairs of the Royals made than it was for the Bred pair. So we get in the reimagined suede joints. So they're like, hey, y'all dudes, y'all still getting a Royal pair? It's OG colorway, just a different material than they are putting on these. Another thing that has also followed the women's satins is that, again, they start up high, and then by the time they come out or a little while after, they lose its value. So just be mindful when you're trying to grab these joints early. If you got the bread to spend, you got the bread to spend. Again, I can never tell somebody how to spend y'all money. But history just shows that when it comes to the Air Jordan 1 women's satins, again, they bust in the beginning, and then a couple months down the line, they lose their value. So just take that, as you may. I know, again, a lot of people probably will just still try to secure their pair early because these will be tough to get. These will be tough to get. Now, again, women, like, I'm sure my wife even gonna want a pair of these. So, of course, I'll put her first over these. But I think sizes 6Y on up is gonna be instantly gone. Honestly, 5 and up is probably gonna be instantly gone, because it's still such a dope, clean colorway, and it got that satin vibe to it. If I had to choose and pick, I would have rather Jordan Brand gave us the extended size and these right here, the Satin Breds, then us getting the Air Jordan 1 Royal Reimagined. Because if you think about it, this is kind of reimagined too for women. I just feel like had they not gave us the padded bread joints, then they would have called these reimagined. Because now when I think of reimagined, I just think of the different materials or the different colors they might add on. The reason why I say colors is because of the Air Jordan 3 Reimagined. Very close to the OG, but they just added that vintage hit to it. But the reimagined vibe is all about giving us the OG, but just with a different twist to it. And these ain't nothing but an OG with a different twist. But again, they can't call these reimagined because we already got the reimagined padded breads. But when they gave us the reimagined padded bread, they gave us in men, grade school, preschool, toddler. So they could have did the same vibes exactly how they doing the Bred Satins Army. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, man. Are y'all still gonna try to go for them? Do you care that Jordan brand, you know, did not go to extended sizing for these? Or you just like, man, break, it is what it is. Let the women have it, because I see on Twitter all the time when it's a women's exclusive, you do got some men that be like, man, look, bro, let the women get their shoes and keep it moving. But then you got some guys who just be like, hey, bro, like, if I like the shoe, I'm going to rock it. They're like, hey, if them joints dropping in 11.5 women and I'm a 9.5 for men, I'm going to buy them joints. Like, that's just what I do. But then also, you got some women who grab the men joints. So I feel like it shouldn't be no hiccup when it comes to, if you like a shoe, you should just be able to grab them. Now, some stores may do like how I'm on my year do, where if it's a women's exclusive, only women can enter, or in-store only for women. Like, they may do that for these for women because they already know the hyper demand is going to be real for these. So they probably will try to cater to women in the beginning, but they already know what time it is and how it's going to wind up ending up, Army. So I'm excited to see these. I'm excited to do a comparison. I do plan on copping a size 10.5 in men in these joints. Like, I'm letting y'all know that right now. Like, I'm grabbing a pair of these, and I'm going to put those on the ground before I put those on the ground right here. And hopefully I'm able to secure a pair for wifey as well. We're going to make sure we make it happen, Army. So again, let me know how y'all feel about the Air Jordan 1 Satin Breds. We got some images with the box, the extra laces. Again, shout out to my boy Mr. Unloved Ones for posting those on IG and giving us the first look with the box. So we definitely appreciate that. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. You got the Air Jordan 1 Satin Breds. Again, dropping October of this year. Retail 180. Women's exclusive. No extended sizing. So go ahead and wipe them tears. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the uses. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. The most beefy, looking like 2 lefts. 2 lefts, cause your ass taking nail.